What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Friday, November 12th, 2021. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I appreciate you so much. I hope you've had a great week. I know it's been a pretty intense week. I know we've had, some blocks that could have shown up. We've had to dedicate, we've had to make big choices. Like, there was a lot of deep emotional growth that took place this week, and boundaries, like growth based on boundaries and where you're drawing the line and where you're gonna, find your deep empowerment. And today we could be unlocking some of that great creative potential. The sun's gonna be at 20 degrees. It's gonna be in trine to Neptune. There's some magic out there that we can get a hold of, but it's also, we have to be very spiritually discerning. We have to, really trust our gut on the matter and not just get lost or have rose-colored glasses on. Like, we don't want to get sucked into illusions, or we don't want to escape or try and get out. Like, we got to get into the most connected place within ourselves and be connecting that to a bigger whole with Pisces here. So it's a very beautiful day, but at the same time, we still have to have our discernment. We still have to have good boundaries so that we can unlock some of the greatest gifts, because they're related right now. And that moon's going to come into Pisces, which brings some more of this, kind of feels like daydreamy in a sense. And it's going to be making really nice aspects with a trine over to Mars, a trine over to Mercury, with a sextile to Venus in Capricorn at 6 degrees. I think that there's so much we can bring to our physical existence right now if we can understand how to discern our magic from an illusion, if we can really tap into the connectedness of everything and realize this unbound potential that we do have. When it comes to, I think a lot of it's relationships and making sure that relationships feel like they have this sort of dreamy magic into the future, that they're going to be steady and reliable and show up and money, like what's money doing going forward? What's going to make us feel good? And are we ready to dedicate to what's going to make us feel good and bring those dreams into reality? Well, simultaneously kind of getting this boost today. Like, it's a boost to make dreams come true with the moon in trine to Mars. Like, let's really trust our gut. Let's really see what our intuition's trying to bring to life for us today. And are we willing to act on those things? And, take the steps in our personal life to, today's about the vision. It really is. Like, how can you see the vision and act on it to get what you really want, that's going to make you feel good, that you want to relate to, that you want to merge with? While simultaneously with so much Neptunian Pisces energy, like realizing you're not separate and you can bring these things in, but you have to believe, but you also have to be moving forward in life. And that's what these squares to Saturn were for. Like, are you progressing in life? Are you evolving? Are you taking your life further to a whole new place? And you're kind of inventing this very strong individuated sense of the connections in life, the structures that you want to have. What is your vibration at? What is your frequency at? And pushing powerfully towards these aspects. Very emotional day, I would say. Sensitivity is high when you get Sun Neptune, but that sensitivity's definitely got some good messages for us, and it's trying to unlock things in our life, and it's trying to show us what else is out there. And we want to be open to what else is out there, because that might give us sort of the epiphany moment, if you will, of like, oh yeah, let's go. We're going to have Mercury getting really close to the opposition to Uranus, and this is definitely more of that epiphany moment. Like, there could be some shocking ahas figured out, especially if you're tapped in and you're connected. We do want to be grounded. I think the Venus in Capricorn's, giving us some earth, giving us some like grounding ability right now. Mars is in quincunx to Chiron in Aries. So we're definitely like in this somewhat, hesitant place, but there's something about faith on the facts to progress forward with the right experiments in your life for you, without doing experiments that are being projected on that you have to do. This is where you come to a place spiritually where you know that you're making the right choice for yourself, that you're dedicating to a reality that you think is going to give you the right payout. You're dedicating to the compassion and love of yourself to make those dreams come true, and to really manifest abundance through having maybe the mind realize, whoa, this is the way that I need to go. Like, being able to pivot quick. And Mars, Mercury are breaking apart, but they're done with the squares to Saturn and they're still pretty close. So it's like we still have an ability to make quick moves and to understand what we want, to act impulsively. And Uranus is kind of shocking Mercury, which is the lower octave of Uranus. So it's, very much like this higher interdimensional mind, and then our own physical 3D sort of earth mind here that are at odds with each other. So how do we find a balance of channeling into our future while staying grounded, while staying present and making smart decisions? North Node's in Gemini. It's all about the common sense. What feels right in your environment? What's making sense right here and now? And does that match with the dreams? Does that match with the passions? If they do, I think today's got all the magic we could ask for to start making pivots in our life to bring magic in. We also don't want to be delusional about what is actually magic. What is actually magic to you? This is where everybody's different, and you have to look for the magic in your life that you want to bring in and make sure that it can be real, if it makes common sense, and if it's connected to your highest potential, if it's taking you higher, if it's taking you farther, if it's progressing you into the future. Because we don't want to go backwards right now. I think this is a moment where we can realize we're closing out a lot of old cycles so that we can take our life into a new direction, a powerful one that we're most desirable, that is most desirable for you as an individual. Sending you all my best. Hope you're doing very well. Friday, Venus Day, good aspects to Venus. Venus and Mars are in sextile. Like, we can definitely bring creation to life if we're grounded in our passions, if we're being dedicated to what brings us happiness, what brings us the joy, what brings us the really, in some ways, the twin-like energy with this North Node in Gemini. Whether it's a job, whether it's a person, whether it's the relationship to ourselves, how are we really connecting all dots to see the whole and to have this aha of where we can take our reality and how we can understand the pivots that are most necessary for us? Got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. If it's not the greatest payout right now, if you're putting your effort and your energy into something that doesn't feel like it's going to produce the magic you're looking for, if it doesn't feel like it's going to give you this ultimate return that you're looking for down the road or into your future, what are you putting all that energy into it for? Today might be a big wake-up day from a dream where you realize that you've been idolizing or dreaming a situation in life that was never meant to come real, and your truest potential of the highest vibration, of the highest version of yourself, could start to seep through and have these visions and these intuitive notions and these feelings about that direction that you can move in and where you can really put your energy to get the payout, because you put in the work in the right area of your life and you feel like it's all coming together in this big aha moment without feeling in some ways schizophrenic with Mercury starting to oppose Uranus. Like, we're not crazy for going into our future. We're not crazy for individuating and knowing our deeper passions and investigating how we can bring those into our existence. I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Friday. I will see you for the weekend forecast tomorrow. Peace.